I think till everybody come in, we'd like to hear, can you continue, Godfred? Ramli, you manage now the show again.
Yes, sir.
So Godfred, I think you are there. Open your mic.
Yes, I'm here now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Can I go ahead to ask my question?
But
he's not there, but you can comment at least now till he come in. Okay. You have any comments? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Bartola,
Yes.
Bartola, you take over. You manage this, Bartola. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm here. I just came in. Okay. So I would like to hear the comment from Dr. Chris. So until we are waiting for Dr. Jagapati, so we can continue with our questions. Dr. Chris, are you here?
Yes, I did leave some comments in the comment section, but of course now we've changed to another Zoom, so they'll be
I
there.
have seen, I believe it was about the topic of doctor thesis. Am I correct? What was
yes,
his?
my comments were that his story showed considerable resilience, overcoming a number of obstacles, and that seems to be a theme that is similar to my own story I shared last time. He had the same, I suppose, obstacles from parents who wanted him to do something different. He wanted to go to work. He wanted to study. His parents wanted him to go to work and so on. So this seems to be something that's common for people of our age, that our parents, as Dr. Muhammad's commented, they're influential, but not necessarily in a positive way in terms of what we want. Our aspirations might be different from our parents, but we bow to our parents. And maybe, as the question we've just had from Godfrey, maybe our whole life course would have been quite different if we'd had the opportunities to do what we wanted to do rather than what we felt obliged to do from our parents. That being said, he's obviously overcome, he's been resilient and he's overcome a lot of things. So I do have a lot of questions of him. I was interested, he showed pictures of him graduating despite the fact that his father didn't want him to do study. He obviously did. He hasn't talked about that, and I'd like to know what his research topic was and how this helped him to build his career. You know, how did he use that considerable investment in his life and study to build what he's now doing, which is to try to contribute back to society. So I'd really like to hear more from him about how he came to do the things he's doing today.
Thank you. Fortunately, he's still not online. I can't see him joining, so unfortunately we can't ask him those questions, but I did write your question down. So in case that he doesn't come online, we can send the questions via email and ask Dr. Jagapati to make either voice recording with answers or write it down.
Yeah, he's here now.
Okay. Dr. Jagapati, can you hear me? Hello,
So
Dr.
please
Jagapati. Dr. Jagapati?
Am I audible?
Yes, thank you for joining again. Dr. Chris would have a few questions
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you, please. Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Chris, please, can you ask the questions?
Yeah. Speaking.
Your
Yeah,
mic is closed, Chris. Your mic.
Sure.
Thank you very much. It was very inspiring to hear your story and how you showed
I'm
great
telling the answer of
resilience.
Dr. Jagapati. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are, Dr. Jagapati. You are. Yes, thank you. Yeah, go ahead, Dr. Chris.
So thank you very much for your
Hello.
inspiring story, and it was interesting to.
Okay.
I think we're talking across each other, so I'll just pause and wait till the doctor comes on.
Dr. Jagapati, you hear us now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Should I
Yes.
any question, please?
Dr. Jagapati.
Very
Yes,
disturbed.
Dr. Jagapati. Now questions. Yes, now we have a question. Just listen, please, and now a turn for
Yeah.
Dr. Chris. She will talk. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much for your inspiring story, Doctor. It was very interesting to hear how you had many obstacles and how you overcame them. It showed great resilience. I was particularly interested, you showed a photo of you graduating. What was your research in, and how did you use that information, all those years of study, to build your new giving back, the part that you said this is what you wanted to contribute to society? How did you build on what you had on your studies and to move forward? And the other part of the story that I'd like to hear more about is, despite the fact that your father didn't want you to go to do study, he wanted you to get a job, and so you had to work and study at the same time. How did you manage to overcome those challenges and carry on in that way? Thank you.
Actually, at that time, when my elder brother spent by my father, after the sudden death of my elder brother, my father at that time became almost mad after the tragic death of my elder brother in the year 1970. And economically very ruined also. At that time he was penniless almost. So he was no other option, I think. What I think that no other option for my and provide 100 after entering to the 2-3 questions I had, and also I immediately got a temporary job in the research project under Department of Atomic Energy project under the supervision of Professor S.P. Banerjee, the Department of Postgraduate Department of Botany, University of Bardwan. And Bardwan University campus and the Raj College campus is very nearer, only 500 meters distance only. So I could manage something to do the renew my classes in the colleges. Somehow I had to manage it. I had no other alternative. Yes, madam. Yeah. Hello.
Yes, yes. Dr. Jagapati,
Any question?
Okay. One of my suggestion, Partulla, is that and the Prof. Chris also, is that we write the extra questions to Prof. Jagapati so that we complete the story. Yani now one of the things that is we are going to face always is the issue with the net Always this is will face, especially in areas where Africa and so on. We'll meet lots of people from different countries, so we need to be more flexible. We need also to whatever not answered part of the story, we make sure we ask them the questions, whether from us. Now we are a very small group intentionally, so we can bring hundreds of people to the meetings, but intentionally we want to build scientific groups in different areas. As you can see, in self-sufficiency we're doing, in this area we're doing, we have a youth economy with projects with those who's doing projects with like Godfrey and so on. They're doing social for-profit projects and so on. The idea is that we break the barrier now using Zoom. The facility, not everyone have the same facility, okay? So, but we can now improve our communication model. We are reaching, inspiring people like Jagapati now through hearing them as part, maybe part of the story, and also completing the story with them through WhatsApp or through the email, whatever, so that we complement the story and we build it in different papers, inshallah. I think the learning from today, if I may, just so that we wrap up and make sure, I know you have many questions and many comments, but we can continue this with, and we keep it within 1 hour. All our meetings should be 1 hour. The learning from this, there is lots of things that is lots of people they have, and I'm sure that he's like now, let's say a treasure of, a treasure box. Okay, the more we open with him, the more we can get out of him also, or out of her also, in case of also Chris and so on. And this is the idea that we establish for them now, first of all, a network. They are going to always give us more detail about their life, about their challenges. And I feel both the presentation can be better, inshallah, in the future. And maybe it will be done by you, maybe as after 10 people, we'll make like a pause every now and then, and we'll give it to assignment with, led by Partolla, for example, with the mentorship of Chris and maybe and Jagapati and so on. Is that you bring the best out of these people. What is the best? What is something we can take from them as people who are looking for to be inspired? Okay, to the next generations also, and especially they are not well known in the in the media and something like this. And this is the idea of inspiration economy. Always I say it is about these normal people who always the people they don't see them, they see them maybe successful, but they don't see the inspiration they've gone through. Okay, maybe now also the limitation of the contact, the social network, the social assets they have, also limiting them. The second thing maybe I want to emphasize, and that these people are the best mentors for young people like you. Okay, once we set up this model, we can bring more people to this model. Okay, so the idea of these meetings is not only to hear story, not only to write a paper. You hear me, Bartella? It is more about bringing more people like these people, that we are learning now. We learn from two very important people about how they can be mentors for others. Okay, because I wish I had a mentor in my life. Okay, who always can mentor me and explored me and so on. I always tell Godfrey, you are lucky. Okay, and Wala and Safa, you are lucky because you have people like us mentoring you. Okay, not because we are good, also maybe there is a much better than us, but mentoring itself is very important job that is missing from the wise people. And you can see there is lots of wisdom. Yes, Professor Jagapati, you want to comment on
that? Just before that, Professor Bueji, I think I could not answer in full, complete answer to the question of Dr. Godfred Becker. Should I first should I explain that one?
Please. Yeah, please. Bartola, come back. Bartola, it's now your turn.
Okay.
I'm here. Yes, Dr. Jagapati, please, we do have 10 more minutes, so we would all like to hear the answer on Dr. Godfred's question. So please do give your answer. Thank you.
Okay. Within a few days, just I could understand that when I was engaged there in the campus, a few days of science degree there. First, will be matter of 4 years. I earlier told you that I have already lost in between BSc and MSc 3 years. I have already lost. The very next moment, I thought, though my mind, that my PhD thesis was almost
Okay,
I think there is some connection problem. So,
Bartella, for that I'm saying, and sometimes we need to be flexible, and we want to continue.
I connected all questions that was asked, and I suggest that we send them via email to Dr. Jagapati. And once when we connect them, we can put them together to PowerPoint and share with the rest of the group. Yes,
because we'll face this, these problems, we'll face them as long as we are meeting different people from different regions, especially there are certain regions. See, like in Ramli, she don't have this problem because she's in Delhi. But maybe he's far away. He's, I think, in Durg or that. I'm not sure which area he is, but I think in a more of rural area, not in the middle of the city. So whatever, we want to continue to be flexible, and whoever come, because this is our training now. Every time we are improving. This time is much better than last time. The suggestion from Prof. Chris, we have taken some of it. But I would like it to be always also unstructured. As long as you are collecting the minimal data, because later these data you are going to analyze. It's like interview now. Okay. So make sure you're collecting the minimal data. If it's not covered, you send them by email and so on, so that it is collected. Also, it's very important is our reflection, because now I'm training you how to reflect. Okay. The reflection is very important, and I think the more you take leadership, especially now, even our Bahraini youth, we are doing in Arabic, by the way, also, and we're doing these interviews in Arab word in Arabic, which is people they don't enjoy speaking in English and so on. So we started to do the same in Arabic. For that, they are hearing us, Sapa and Wala. You can hear they are the one who, as I told you, did the conference last time. So what I'm saying here is that in order to reach the stage of reflection is very important also. What is Chris did, she's reflecting back, and she's specialized in reflection. I'm also specialized in reflection, and I want to teach you how to reflect, not to enjoy only asking a question to hear an answer, because knowledge is there. But what is the reflection in your mindset, in your life, that you are going to carry from Jagapati or from Chris or from anyone who will talk in the future? Okay. What is the real inspiring point, okay, or insight that you've seen in this story? Each one might have, by the way, maybe out of his long story, maybe we'll talk about 50 years of story, 30 years, whatever. It doesn't matter even, by the way, the time, because some of you might be young. I'm talking about some people, they might be 30 years old, but they created lots of story because their frequency of attempt was a lot. So the purpose of this meetings also, as I told you, beside mentorship, is that we reflect, start to know how to reflect. Reflect means we absorb properly. Absorb means we see there is a proper insight. Oh, this thing, I heard it from someone else. See now, Chris, she said, in her story is very similar to Jagapati in certain areas. Not all of it, but in certain areas, okay? And she differs in certain areas that with me, for example, about parents, not necessarily, but sometime and so on. Okay, so this is where we are discovering now the map. They're discovering the road and so on. So I want to train you into doing that, because tomorrow, once you lead, we'll bring more youth We'll have hundreds of people. You'll not be like exploring. That time, خلاص, they will see that you are leading, and especially after, inshallah, we publish first one paper or two paper. Because why I say also publishing paper, because this is the stage where when we go from observation, we are now observing this person is like giving us a story, film, like a film of life. Okay, maybe it's not well structured, the photos was not there properly, but he tried his best to inspire you. Okay, and he given time for that. How we bring the best out of this. Okay, either by asking more question or by reflecting back. So don't be mean also not to reflect back. What is the specific? Don't say something did not inspire you, but for sure there was something inspiring you. Okay, what was it? This is maybe we want it to be written in the comments, and this is what is, I think Bartola was trying to encourage all of us to write in the comment. Whatever I have written is not for you, so it was for me. Okay, because this is what is inspiring me in that in this time, because I was free. Last time with Chris, I was managing I was the host, so it was confusing me. But now, if each one of us can comment on that, and so that we reach this stage, because the stage of reflection is the top stage. See, as I told you, we have observation, we have absorption, and we have reflection. Once we start to reflect, it means we're going to reach the stage of realization. Means I can put whatever insight I learned from Jagapati in my real life. I can face the same challenges that he faced. Maybe I fail, but I will dare. I will break the fear in my mind that is making me not to dare to do something like this. Okay, when I rejected in a job, when I not go to America, when I my professor, he don't give me the proper position I want, still I can manage because someone else has done it. If you have done it, I can do it, because we know that we are not born to be inspired only. Okay, we are born to be inspiring, which means we are not waiting for other. We are also need to, this is two ways. See, inspiring people, they work only two ways: inspiring and inspired. Not waiting for us. If you are waiting for someone else to inspire, means we are followers. Means we need motivation, not inspiration. This is the difference between inspiration and motivation. So this is maybe my comment. I'm not sure if anyone have a comment, but and let's be, as I told you, be flexible, because expect always there is an interruption. And for that I admire Prof. Chris. She wanted to take us to a level of being structured and like this. And I don't think this will work for a long time, till we have lots of people around the world who have the accessibility. Because remember, as I told you, we're not going to meet popular people. I mean, popular, you can see, you hear their name always around you, politicians or in the media, or maybe they are, no, we'll meet people that is normal, but they have done a lot of things in their life. And not necessarily they are, let's say, people who have been successful, like these two. We started with these two because they are successful, but they are inspiring, huh? Because not every inspiring is successful. And maybe also this is very important for you. Okay, he's inspiring lots of people because of his failures. Because if he, I know lots of people, they know how to get up again when they fail, but they never been successful easily. Okay, I am one of them, but they know how to get up again. These are people who are maybe inspiring for others. They don't know they are inspiring. These are the people we want to write about them. I want to actually explore their life, and because this is part of inspiration economy, it has spread the concept of inspiration currency around the world and so on. Okay, any other comments? Bartola, you are leading.
I would just like to add, Dr. Chris, Goodfred, Ringley, and all other participants, if you do have some questions for Dr. Jagapati, I'm going to leave my email address in comments. Please do send the questions. So later on, we will share the questions with Dr. Jagapati.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible, sir?
So Prof. Jagapati, I prefer
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
because we are running out of time, is that they send
Yeah.
you the questions and you answer them. I think your main
Okay.
line of the life story is very clear now for us.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Prof. Jagapati, I will write you I will write you now in the chat. Okay. I will write you now.
Hello. Am I audible? I am not getting any sound actually.
Okay. Bartella, you write him in the chat. That will correspond with him.
I'm going to leave the message on chat as well. I shared my email address on chat. Anyone who has questions, please share your questions with me via email.
Okay, and always Bartella, also encourage them to always write in the chat. Maybe sometimes people they will not write in WhatsApp.
I would like to suggest, and I would like us to more encourage people that while someone is giving the presentation, we don't talk, we don't interrupt them. However, we do write our thoughts and opinions in chats, and after the presentation, we comment on it.
Okay, great.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, okay. So I think we need to close it down now. Yes. You have any comments, Bartella, Remli, before we close?
No, that's all. Thank you for everything. I'm just going to leave the comment for Dr. Jagapati in chat that we will share the rest of the questions with him via email.
Okay. Okay, and get used to that, Prof. Chris. Get used to this interruption, because again, this is maybe we'll face lots of things like this, because not all of the people, as I said, will have this facility and so on. So get used to that, and let us get the best out of everyone. Okay, inshallah. You are now not headhunters. You know headhunting, right? We are not headhunters. we are inspiration hunters. Okay.
Yes,
So we are looking for those who are inspiring us, and we get the best out of them by different means. And we'll continue to these meetings. I will continue to suggest names, but I wish with time also you suggest people that you came across and you believe they have inspiring story, inspiring life, or they have inspired you. Okay. Agreed?
We agree.
yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir, we agree.
We wish you
Thank you, sir.
all the
Thank you
best.
so much.
And see
Thank
you,
you, everyone.
all of you, inshallah, I hope in self-sufficiency, because all of you are member of self-sufficiency
Yes.
program also. Thanks a lot. See you, inshallah.
Thank you. Have a nice